All right, boys and girls, we got the Bucks going up against the Falcons. I do like this slate because of the fact that we know exactly where the offense is going to come from. So there's no guessing. There's no wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5 that we got to really try to shove in our lineups. We know exactly where these quarterbacks are going to. You got to be careful with Tampa Bay as they do run a little bit of a split backfield. Atlanta does too, but they rely more heavily on Bijan, so that's not going to be an issue. Algier is going to get his touches, but it's not going to be as split as it is going to be in Tampa Bay. So just be careful with that. I've been playing a lot of Baker Mayfield this season, stacking him with Godwin mostly. Last week I went with Evans just to switch it up a little bit, but I like both of them. And on this slate, obviously, because of the fact that we know where the offense is coming from, you want to have a little bit of game script and try to have your plays to reflect that. I know I always say that, but you're going to have to try to differentiate your lineup a little bit because, a lot of people are going to acknowledge, and they're going to acknowledge where the offenses are coming from because it's not that hard to understand, especially if you do a little research. But I'm personally gonna keep my player pool tight. Captain, Evans, Godwin, Robinson, both quarterbacks. London. I don't mind a Mooney. MVP or captain. I don't mind him or what's his name? McLeod. I don't mind him or McLeod because right after London, they're basically sharing targets for second place. So after London comes both Mooney and McLeod, so I don't mind either one of them. And then we have Irving. I don't mind in the captain spot if you could get to all the other pieces that you absolutely want in your lineup. Both kickers are in play for captain on this slate. I do think this game is going to be very close. And Algier, no. He's good for the flex. Otten for the flex. And I think that's where my captain stopped. So Evans, Godwin, Robinson, Mayfield, London, Cousins, Mooney, White, Irving, Wu, McLaughlin, McLeod. Those are my captains. If I play a lot of lineups, if I was playing a lot of lineups, I wouldn't mind Algier, but not in one. If I'm playing one or two lineups, Algier is not going to be in my captain spot. As far as the flex for Tampa Bay, as far as the flex for this slate, obviously Evans, Godwin, Robinson, Mayfield, London, Cousins, Mooney, White, Irving, Wu, McLaughlin, Algier, Otten, McLeod. And I don't think I want a defense. I'm not going to play any defenses. I'm gonna pretty much stop right there and keep the player pool tight. Because, like I said, unless there's an injury, we know where all the touches are coming from on both sides. We know where all of the targets are going to on Tampa Bay for sure. We know where majority of the targets are going to be coming from with Atlanta, unless it's an injury. So that's how I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna get sexy in my lineup, trying to get cute. I'm just gonna play what I know. I'm gonna play the players that are gonna get snaps, targets, and touches. So it's pretty straightforward for me. It's just gonna be a matter of having the right captain, and it's gonna be the right captain and lineup construction. And you might have to play a cheapie, no problem. McLeod, Otten. I don't want to go anything lower than that. Like McLeod is probably the basement for me, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna play around. Sterling Shepard, what have you done, my boy? 5 targets in week 4. 5 targets, 51 yards. And Palmer is out. Palmer. So you know what? If Palmer's out, then we could elevate Shepard to the player pool. So if you need a real cheapy, you could go with Mr. Shepard. All right, we're about to go to FanDuel in about 20 seconds. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, no problem. I can help you. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel membership right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. And we're going to go to FanDuel. Like I said, this slate is pretty straightforward. Shepard might be the guy to unlock. Shepard might be the one to unlock the lineup that you want because he's so cheap. With another wide receiver being out, so he should get. I'm still convinced that all the targets are going to go to mostly Godwin, Evans, a little bit of Otten, both running back. So I don't see Sterling Shepard being no hero, but if he's going to get some snaps and he's 2,400, all you need is 2 big plays or for him to fall into the end zone and he's paying that off. So that's how you got to look at it. Let's go to tight end. Let's go to FanDuel. The fuck am I talking about? The only thing we're really looking for here is the difference in prices. Everything looks about right. Mayfield, Robinson, Evans, captains. Cousins, Godwin, London, captains. I don't mind White or Irving as captains. I don't mind both kickers. I haven't even spoke about Pitts. How did I miss Pitts? Where is he? Where the fuck is Pitts at? Pitts. Oh, there he is. Pitts is in play, but he's definitely not going to be a captain for me. I've seen enough of him. I'm over him. I'm done with him. Let's not even start me up about Pitts. If Pitts is your last man in, fine, but I have no faith in him. I have no confidence in him. I'd rather play everybody, but I'd rather play Sterling Shepard than Pitts. FanDuel, like I was saying, Mayfield, Robinson, Evans, Cousins, Godwin, London, White, Irvin, McLaughlin, Cool, Algier. I'm fine at MVP. Algier, if you're playing extra lineup, if you're playing a lot, if I'm playing one lineup, Algier won't be in my MVP. But if I'm playing multiple lineups, I wouldn't mind taking a shot with Algier. You know, maybe he might vulture a few touchdowns, but he won't be in my main lineups as far as MVP goes. Mooney, I won't mind. Obviously, with paired up with Cousins. If I'm playing a wide receiver in MVP, I absolutely want his quarterback in the flex on this slate. And as far as flexes go, flex Mayfield, Robinson, Evans, Cousins, Godwin, London, White, Irving, McLaughlin, Cool, Algier, Mooney, McLeod. And then, if you're playing extra lineups, Pitts, Otten, Sterling Shepard. And I think I'm going to stop it right there. Listen, if there's somebody else that you like that's cheap or something like that, and you want to play him, all the power to you. That's absolutely spectacular. I'm keeping my player pool tight like I always do. I keep my player pools tighter than a kangaroo's asshole. We all know that already. That's just my playing style. I'm going to say it one more time before I get off. I like to play players that are going to get snaps, touches, and targets. With all that being said, hope you had a profitable Wednesday. I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch the video. If you want my full lineups, obviously, check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships. Super chats are open. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. And I'll let y'all get back to doing whatever it is y'all was doing. I appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.